After spending the day with the Camaro Z28, here are some of the things we love about it. First off is the grip. It's absolutely staggering. This car features the widest front tires of any production car ever. 305 section tires, and it's got a square stance, so you've got 305s in the back as well. You've got Pirelli Super Trofeo Rs, which are almost not even street legal. The grip it provides is unmatched. You've got 1.5 Gs of deceleration grip, which caused problems when they were testing these cars. It gripped so hard, and a combination of the standard 14-inch carbon ceramic Brembo brakes actually spun the tires 360 degrees around the rim when they were testing it. So they had to come up with an innovative solution to cause more fusion between the rim and the tire. But you do not lose traction. You don't lose traction around a turn, and what's incredible about this car is even though it's rear-wheel drive and a manual transmission, you can floor it from a standstill in first gear, and if you're right on the clutch, full throttle, it doesn't spin the tires. Unbelievable.
The transmission itself, there are a few cars now with traditional manuals. That's a dying breed of car. But this one happily comes with a 6-speed, and what a 6-speed it is. It's silky smooth. The clutch is also great. Downshifts are perfect. Throws are the most satisfying thing in the world. And it's just great to have a traditional muscle car with a massive V8, rear drive, and a 6-speed in the middle.
Speaking about that V8, it is the LS7 engine from the previous generation Z06. Might I remind you, 7 liters. We've got 505 horsepower and 481 pound-feet of torque. That is a lot.
Yes.
0 to 60 happens in about 4 seconds. This car is properly quick, and there's no turbo lag. There's power at any RPM. Sounds amazing. All-out blast to drive.
The sound it makes is unbelievable. No turbos to muffle this massive V8. You can hear it from so far away. We were filming earlier, and Parker was literally probably quarter mile to almost half mile away, and I could hear him accelerating towards me. It was unbelievable. If you think about this as just a Camaro, then the price tag, a hefty $76,000 plus, is eye-watering. It's unbelievable that you would spend that amount on a Camaro, just a normal Camaro. But if you think about what this car is capable of, then the money starts to make sense. This car is faster around Laguna Seca than a $500,000, 700 horsepower Ferrari F12. It will destroy cars way out of its price range. And from that perspective, this might seem like the performance bargain of this century.
Absolutely, and you combine that with one of the most fun-to-drive packages of any car we've ever tested, and I don't think it's overpriced in the slightest. Not at all. I was a bit worried going into the test, but it does have a lot of hype around it. It's all true. The performance is staggering, but something about that huge V8, this brilliant 6-speed manual, rear-wheel drive, but with none of the downsides of lack of traction. That's got more traction than most all-wheel drive cars. It is amazing to drive.
You can just read about this car and be like, oh my god, it's $76,000, and you don't get AC, and you don't get a radio, you don't get carpet. Like, the trunk has no carpets in it for weight savings. But you have to drive this car. As soon as you drive it and throw it around a corner, you immediately understand what this thing is about, and you'll love this car.
This is more fun to drive, we both agree, than the Jaguar F-Type R that we tested, and that is an incredible machine. It's different, it's more luxurious, but this transmission and the way this car feels on the road, one of the best cars we've ever driven.
Very special.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this review. Special thanks to Lafontaine Chevy of Dexter, Michigan for making this video possible. This car is available there now for just over $76,700, and you got to check it out because we are absolutely blown away, and I guarantee you will be too. Look forward to seeing you next video.